In this Wing Chun lesson, I'll detail Ting Yiu, the action of tucking the pelvis under to straighten the back. Ting Yiu, the straightening of the back, connecting it to the ground, having the pelvic tilt, may be one of the most misunderstood and incorrectly applied elements of Wing Chun today. And a lot of people get this wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detail exactly what Ting Yiu is and how to do it correctly. If you can do this, you will improve your structure. And here's why. Structure is your body, your skeletal structure. We are trying to connect and root ourselves into the ground. So as we apply our Ting Yiu, we are connecting ourselves to the power of the ground, the solidity and the power there. Okay, there's a lot of power from the ground. We want to use it. That's really where it's a part of, and we need to be a part of the ground. This is different than other martial arts because other martial arts don't think in these terms. They think they're getting power from the ground, but not in the same way. We are connecting ourselves to the ground and never trying to leave that connection. With that power of the ground, we can then take pressure from another person, and we can give pressure without losing that ground, without losing that connection with the ground. If we are to lean, we immediately lose the connection. If we are to go back too far, we lose it too. So here's what people get wrong. A lot of people do this lean, and it's like they overdo the pelvic tilt. And when you overdo the pelvic tilt, what happens is you leave the connection from the ground. So understand really what we're trying to do, and it is connect your spine directly into the ground. We are not trying to tilt to where we're trying to lead with the hips, okay? The hips don't lead, the hips root. The pelvis, the spine roots. That's what it's doing, and it's turning in this fashion. We can't overdo it, and we also can't underdo it. It's going to take some practice to get right. So you want to get into this posture, and you want to generally feel your spine go through your ankles, not through your heels, okay? Not through the ball of the feet or the toes. It's through the ankles. Why? Because it's a skeletal structure. And I realize a lot of people don't think in the ways that I'm talking right here today, but I can tell you no matter what lineage they're a part of, if they start to do it this way, their structure will improve, okay? They will feel more like a wall as they're coming at someone else, and they'll be able to lighten their hands. This solidity of the pelvis, along with the solidity of the shoulders and the shoulder blade, which you probably saw in my Wing Chun elbow power video, the combination between this tilt and the scapular tilt together create the ability to lead with the knees and the elbows, and then the hands can lighten. The hands don't have to be the solidity part or grabbing. You don't have to have all this energy in your hands trying to stabilize. What stabilizes you is your pelvic tilt and your scapular tilt. These two things together root you and connect you. Understanding this simple thing is going to take you higher. So with this Ting Yiu, once you've got it in place and you feel, okay, I think my spine's generally going right through my ankles. Not too far up, not too far back. Use a mirror, use as much feedback as you can. And I want you to engage your glutes. The glutes are the muscle that holds this together. A lot of people think it's the abs that are holding the pelvic tilt in this way, and that's not it. It is the back, it is the glutes that power this. Very similar to kind of walking downhill. That's a similar feeling. But get that and engage the glutes. Now, how do you engage the glutes? The glutes are there to hold you as part of the ground. One exercise you can do with a partner is to have one person push, have your partner push on this part and pull on the other, on this part. So if you have, so somebody's next to you and you just go and you take the back of their leg, even pressure on both, and see if you're solid. See how solid you are. Now we don't want to do it in a shocking manner or fast and hard, because that doesn't build anything but resistance. It doesn't build solidity. So do it light at first, make sure somebody can hold that, and then gradually increase the pressure, even pressure on both. Okay, so that's a simple little drill to help you guys with your Ting Yiu, help you to connect. Now, once you have your Ting Yiu, when you are in place, in place like you're doing your Sunam Tao, well, let's see if you can take that same Ting Yiu into walking, right? Doing your footwork, okay? It could be your advancing stances, or it could just be stepping. And I recommend stepping at first. So just literally, you're going here. I call this the Ting Yiu walk. You're here and you're walking around, okay? You're walking while still connecting that spine. Take your back hand, take your hand. Feel this little space right here, generally where the pelvis is, where the pelvis is like the top of that pelvis, where it tucks under the spine there, and feel that doesn't move much when you go. You don't want it, jostling all around as you're moving. You want that place stable. The more stable that can be, the more yielding and fluid you can be out here, and even in your footwork too. That takes some time to develop, but hopefully this is giving you some good ideas, and you can start training this. As in anything, I can give you as much knowledge as I want, but the real secrets are within your hard work, and that's what Kung Fu really is. So it doesn't really matter how much I give you, it matters how much time and you put into it, right? How much you work at this. But these are the keys, and ask me questions down below, and I'll be glad to try to help. All right, thank you much.
Introducing my Wing Chun distance learning program at wingchunlessons.com. Designed to help those with a sincere interest to learn Wing Chun at home. Not everyone has access to a Wing Chun school or local instructor where they live. This Wing Chun home training program also gives you a chance to become certified and recognized under the Dragon Institute ranking system, which is a necessary first step for those who wish to become certified Wing Chun instructors. Read more at wingchunlessons.com.